Mila continues to make progress. It's so slow, but this is so wonderful. This is at least the third, I think fourth time today that we have stepped out and sat on the front porch. And one of the times she even lay down, and I wouldn't ever call it relaxed, but she did just lay down and sniff the air for a while. She's already looking back. But this time is the most remarkable. She could hear the children across the street. Keep trying to push her to face the world more and more. So this time I actually picked her up, carried her to the inside of the front door, and intended to hold her there, make her face, at least the kids moving over there. But she actually just sat down and looked out the window. Oh my God, it was so wonderful. And Ava is with us, and Ava's doing the same thing. Ava's also fearful, very shy, reserved, but not nearly as much so as Mila. But this is Mila's first time, 11 and a half months that I've had her, that she could come outside when she not only hears but sees people moving. They're about the equivalent of 3 houses away. They're across the street in the house down. Well, now she's ready to go back in, but this is amazing for Mila. I'm so proud. I'm going to keep forcing her. Yesterday we got down all the way down the steps and into the yard. That's about as far as we got, but that was still good for her. And we took a ride in the car. So I keep pushing her, and this is a big step forward for her. It was about 7 weeks ago that she was brave enough to go upstairs in my house. Amazing. But then just a few weeks after that, she actually jumped on the bed, and so now jumps on the bed and snuggles right up against me every night. It was about 3 days ago. This is March 12th, 2015. So, yeah, 11 and a half months since I've had her. Just in the last week, she has, in the midst of her enthusiasm and excitement playing with the other dog, she has, we want to go in now. She has run right over to me and jumped up on my lap. It's just amazing. Paws on my lap and asking for attention and saying, oh, that was so much fun, and look at us, look at us. So she does continue to make progress. I can't imagine, as fearful as she is, what adoptive placement might work out for her, but anyway, this is a snapshot going on a year later of how Mila is doing and actually improving. So far to go. This one is better by the day. She came 12 days ago, could not walk on a leash, too scared to walk around the block. He was trying to keep running back to the house, and now we're up to maybe about 6-8 blocks. She still does passive resistance sometimes, just flops like a rag doll on the top step and won't go, but much, much better. And Mila leaps and bounds. I know you want to go in, but for the first months that I had her, maybe even 6 months that I had her, she would have been literally clawing, scrambling to get back in. She would have been shaking. She would have been having her head tucked. Unfortunately, she also, in her fear, when I would have to pick her up in situations, she would either pee or poop on me. She just couldn't hold it because she really wants to go in. But again, she's not shaking, she's not running, she's not pulling at the leash. Oh my gosh, okay, I'll stop saying it over and over and over again. This is just such great progress from Mila, as slow as it is and as long as it has taken.